Welcome. Tonight, we're looking at something, well, pretty intense. We're talking about moments caught on GoPros. You know those little cameras? They end up seeing some absolutely unbelievable things, situations where just an ordinary moment suddenly flips into something terrifying, life or death, caught right there on video.
Yeah, raw footage, unfiltered.
Exactly. So today, we're going to explore what happens when people get thrown into these extreme situations. Think frantic escapes from trains, chilling encounters with wild animals, even really shocking crimes happening right in front of the camera.
It's like a window into those split-second decisions.
Right. How people react, how they survive, or sometimes tragically how they don't. It's going to be unsettling for sure, but definitely captivating. Okay, so let's start with something that happens more often than you might think. People exploring railroad tracks, tunnels, old lines.
There's definitely a pull to those places, isn't there?
Yeah.
A sense of, like, forbidden adventure.
Totally. But the danger, and this is crucial, is mistaking an active track for an abandoned one. And that mistake, it leads to some incredibly close calls. So first up, Mexico. Brian Garcia's GoPro footage. He and his friends are just walking into this railroad tunnel, casually, like it's deserted. They clearly thought it was inactive.
Completely unaware.
And then, bam, the sound. An oncoming train echoing, getting louder in that confined space.
Oh, nightmare fuel right there.
Instantly, it's panic. You hear them yelling, "Hey, turn up your light. Oh, shit, run, 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 run." They whip around, just sprinting for the entrance they came in. And the train horn, it sounds like it's right behind them.
Gives you chills just thinking about it.
They made it out. Maybe 3 seconds to spare.
Right.
Just terrifyingly close. And it's not just a one-off. There's another video, really similar. 2 people, looks like they're on bikes.
Same mistake. Active tunnel.
Yep.
They go in, then they hear it, feel the vibrations, they turn around, heading back out. But, and this is the part that gets me, one of them, the guy with the GoPro, spends this, questionable amount of time trying to get his bike off the tracks.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
While the train's coming?
Yeah. Instead of just getting himself clear, he's fiddling with his bike. It's concerning to watch.
Wow.
He also gets out with maybe less than 3 seconds, just scrapes by. What's going on there psychologically? Why focus on the bike?
Well, it sounds like a classic case of what we sometimes call cognitive tunneling or perceptual narrowing. Under extreme stress, your focus can just shrink dramatically.
Yeah.
Sometimes it locks onto something immediate, something tangible, like an expensive bike.
Yeah.
Even if saving yourself is way more important.
So it's like trying to control something when everything feels out of control.
Exactly. The brain grabs onto a task, even a minor one, instead of processing the bigger threat. It's like a survival instinct kind of misfiring. That makes a weird kind of sense. Okay, third railroad story. Another YouTuber exploring a tunnel. Same deal, no idea about the train schedule. Suddenly, here's the train coming, scrambles for cover, gets incredibly lucky. He happened to be right next to one of those little safety niches you sometimes see carved into tunnel walls. Just ducks in as the train roars past.
Oh, talk about timing. A few feet either way.
Yeah, pure luck saved him.
These stories, they really hammer home how dangerous active railroads are. People underestimate them constantly.
Right.
Trespassing on tracks. It's not just kids messing around. It happens a lot, and sadly, it results in hundreds of deaths every single year. Trains are fast, heavy, and they just cannot stop quickly.
A really sobering reminder. Okay, so we've seen human error leading to near misses, but what about when the danger isn't man-made? What about nature, particularly wild animals? Bears, for instance.
Yes, the bear encounter.
You probably heard that saying, right? If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lie down. If it's white, say goodnight.
Yeah, the sort of quick guide. Black bears are generally more likely to bluff or be scared off. Brown bears, like grizzlies, might see you as a threat, so playing dead can sometimes help. Polar bears, well, yeah, good night.
Right. And usually black bear encounters, while scary, maybe involve bluff charges or stalking. Actual attacks are pretty rare. Which makes this next video so shocking. It's from a Canadian hunter, Richard Wesley. He spots a black bear. At first, it's just kind of doing its own thing, peaceful.
Okay.
Then the bear clocks him, starts moving towards him. And what looks like just a slow, maybe curious approach suddenly becomes a full-on aggressive charge.
Oh, wow. It escalated fast.
Super fast. Wesley's yelling, trying to make noise, trying to scare it off. Doesn't work. The bear just loops at him, swipes, knocks him right to the ground. The GoPro catches all of it. It's intense.
Jeez. Did he?
He did. He somehow managed to fight it off. Shaken, obviously, but alive. Picks up his camera maybe 15 seconds later. Just happy to still be breathing.
Man, That really cuts against the usual advice, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's a powerful reminder that, yeah, there are general guidelines, but wild animals, even black bears, can be incredibly unpredictable. You can't just rely on a simple rhyme. Every situation is different, and things can turn dangerous in an instant.
Definitely food for thought. Okay, so nature's unpredictable, but sometimes danger just appears out of nowhere. Human error, random accidents, or even crime. This next one takes us up a mountain. Snowdonia. Mark Roberts is climbing using 2 ice axes.
Okay, serious climbing.
Yeah. And then disaster strikes. A big chunk of ice gets knocked loose by another climber higher up, comes down, hits Roberts, he loses his grip.
Oh, no.
And just plummets, falls 100 feet down the mountain. The GoPro records the whole horrific fall, bouncing off rocks, ice, tumbling down this gully.
100 feet, that's usually unsurvivable.
You'd think so. But incredibly, he survived, got away with only a broken ankle. An RAF helicopter had to come rescue him.
Unbelievable luck. Just incredible. Right. Okay. From icy mountains to city streets, Buenos Aires, Argentina. Picture this. Tourist, bike tour, GoPro running. It's a pretty busy area, daytime.
Sounds normal enough.
Until a guy on a motorbike pulls right in front of him, whips out a gun, and demands his backpack. His mochila apparently had expensive camera gear in it.
Broad daylight, with people around.
Yep. Right in public view, other cyclists witnessing the whole thing. Super brazen. And the victim, maybe he panicked, maybe he was quick thinking. He starts saying he doesn't understand Spanish. I don't know what he's saying, man. I don't know what he's saying.
Huh. Trying to stall.
Maybe. Instead of the backpack, he sort of offers up his bike. The thief isn't having it, still has the gun out, starts chasing the tourist on foot, demanding the backpack.
Wow, persistent.
But then one of the other people from the bike tour group starts coming over to help. Seeing that, the gunman finally backs off and leaves.
Okay, yeah, he definitely got lucky there. The witnesses, the public setting, that probably saved him. And, it's actually pretty likely the guy was waving a fake gun, or maybe an unloaded one. Pulling a real loaded gun in that kind of public situation often ends differently and faster.
Good point. Okay, sticking with bikes, but a different kind of threat. Facebook Marketplace sale. Guy's selling his BMX bike. A girl messages him, says she's interested. They agree to meet at a gas station.
Standard procedure.
Right. But as he's waiting, he gets this feeling. His situational awareness kicks in. Notices a guy in a white hoodie approaching kind of fast. Something feels off. He realizes, oh man, this is a setup, a robbery setup.
Smart to trust that gut feeling.
Totally. So he immediately starts biking away. As he's leaving, he asks the girl, is this the same bike I saw earlier? Trying to act confused, maybe by time. But her reaction or lack of one is what's really weird. She just stands there. Doesn't question him suddenly taking off.
Yeah, that's incredibly suspicious. If it were legit, she'd be confused, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then, sure enough, the guy in the white hoodie starts running after him, shouting, probably yelling at an accomplice too, trying to cut him off. Luckily, the biker had already gotten up some speed, managed to get past the guy chasing him and just booked it out of there. Escaped the whole thing.
Wow, close call. Good instincts on his part.
Definitely. All right, these last few, they involve bigger scale failures. Technology, or maybe just catastrophic bad luck. First one, it's genuinely hard to watch. Footage of 2 planes colliding midair.
2 planes colliding.
Carrying 9 skydivers in total. They were at 12,000 feet.
What were they doing?
Setting up for something called a tracking dive. One plane flies close behind the other for a synchronized jump. But from the skydiver's view inside, the second plane just kept getting closer and closer until they realized, uh-oh, this is too close.
And then impact.
Violent impact. Literally threw the skydivers out of the planes.
Oh my God, what happened to them?
Here's the miracle part. Every single skydiver landed safely. All 9.
No way. From 12,000 feet after a collision.
I know. And the pilot of the first plane used his emergency chute, got out alive. The pilot of the second plane somehow landed the damaged plane safely.
That is astounding.
Yeah.
Just astounding skill and luck all around.
Truly unbelievable. Okay, similar sort of catastrophe, but different circumstances. A small passenger plane going to Honolulu. Engine fails. They have to ditch the plane in the ocean.
So terrifying.
The GoPro footage shows the water getting closer and closer through the windows, but the pilot does an incredible job, brings it down as smoothly as possible, really close to shore, and the passengers, everyone was surprisingly calm. Organized, they got out of the plane quickly, stuck together in the water, waiting for rescue.
Okay, so a successful ditching, everyone out safely. That's good news.
Yeah.
Well, yes, initially everyone did make it out of the plane. Okay. But here's where it gets incredibly tragic. Shockingly, despite the safe evacuation, one person didn't survive. It was Loretta Fuddy, a highly regarded health official from Hawaii.
Wait, what happened if she got out safely?
While she was floating in the water, waiting with the others, she suffered a sudden cardiac arrhythmia. Basically, her heart rhythm became fatally irregular.
Oh no, after surviving the crash itself.
Exactly. It's just a stark, tragic reminder that even when the immediate physical danger seems over, the sheer stress, the physiological shock to the system that can pose its own lethal threat, it really highlights the unseen toll these events take.
Wow, that's incredibly sad. What a twist. So yeah, these GoPros, they really do capture it all, don't they? Moments of sheer terror, incredible bravery, unbelievable luck, and heartbreaking tragedy.
Silent witnesses to the extreme edges of human experience.
Makes you think, doesn't it? About all the crazy, scary, amazing things happening out there that we just never see, caught on these little cameras. Anyway, if you found these stories as gripping as we did, please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Horror Docs. We'll have more chilling narratives for you. Until next time, stay aware out there and stay safe.